Chapter 6. Your identity isn't what you own or who you follow. You are not your things. You are not their approval. You are free. Everywhere you look, the world is selling you an identity. The car you drive, the phone you hold, the followers you count, the titles you wear. And every day, without realizing it, you trade authenticity for appearance. You trade truth for image. You trade self for status. But let's get one thing straight. You are not what you own. You are not who you impress. Your worth is not measured in numbers, not in possessions, not in opinions. It is measured in presence. It is measured in peace. It is measured in how easily you could lose everything and still stand tall. Pause. Slow breath. Think about it. What happens if the car breaks down? If the followers disappear? If the job title is gone tomorrow? Who are you then? Most people don't have an answer. They panic because they have built their identity on fragile foundations. They've built their sense of self on things that can vanish in a moment. But the truth is simple. If something external can destroy your identity, then it was never your identity to begin with. Repeat slowly. You are not your things. You are not their approval. You are free. Section 1. The lie of possession. You've been trained to believe that more equals better. More followers, more likes, more money, more validation. But more isn't better if it costs your soul. More isn't progress if you become addicted to being seen. You scroll, you compare, you chase. And in chasing, you lose yourself. Because what you chase begins to own you. The luxury you buy to impress strangers becomes your prison. The attention you seek becomes your master. Every purchase, every post, every moment of pretending, it all reinforces the lie that your value depends on visibility. But your value was never in view. Your value was in being, in silence, in depth, in truth. Repeat after me. I own my peace. I don't need to be owned by possessions. Section 2. The trap of comparison. You see someone else succeeding. You feel smaller. You see someone living a curated life online. You feel behind. But you never compare your reality to their reality. You compare your behind the scenes to their highlight reel. And that comparison poisons you quietly. You start measuring your life by metrics that don't even belong to you. Pause. You are not losing. You are just living your own timeline. You are not behind, you are building your foundation. You are not unseen. You are simply being real in a world addicted to pretending. Repeat after me. I refuse to measure my worth by comparison. I am enough exactly as I am. Section 3. Freedom from image. Detach from image. Detach from perception. Detach from the false self you've built for the world to approve of. When you stop performing, you start living. When you stop seeking applause, you start finding peace. Freedom begins when you no longer need to be seen to feel significant. Freedom begins when silence feels louder than validation. Freedom begins when you can disappear and still feel whole. That's real confidence. That's real power. That's detachment. Repeat it again. I am not my things. I am not their approval. I am free. Section 4. The exercise of identity detox. Take inventory of your attachments, your clothes, your titles, your online profiles. Ask yourself, if this disappeared, who would I be? If the answer scares you, that's where your detachment must begin. Now, one by one, strip away false layers. The designer brands, the public image, the need for recognition. Let them fall away. Stand there, bare, honest, unfiltered. You'll find something stronger underneath all that noise. You'll find you. You'll find the self that existed before the opinions, before the metrics, before the masks. That self is calm. That self is clear. That self doesn't need validation because it is validation. Section 5. Living from the inside out. When you detach from external identity, life becomes lighter. You no longer chase, you attract. You no longer perform, you embody. You no longer depend, you create. Because your energy is no longer fragmented across every person you try to please. It's centered, it's powerful, it's whole. When you live from the inside out, every possession becomes optional. Every opinion becomes irrelevant. Every comparison becomes meaningless. You are no longer playing their game. You are building your world. Repeat after me. I am not my things. I am not their approval. I am free. Pause. Deep breath. Let that line echo. Say it until it sinks into your bones. Say it until the noise fades. Say it until you feel your own presence return. Because when everything external is stripped away, when all that's left is your breath, your mind, your will, that's when you meet the real you. That's when you realize that the one who owns nothing finally owns everything.
Thanks for listening to Chapter 6. Please don't forget to subscribe to RFP Photography's YouTube channel and press the bell button. Share your opinions in the comment section below.